This is the entrance. You have the whole rules here. You cannot touch. I mean, these are the rules. And what we make with rules.
We break them?
We break them, yeah.
This is a shower place, right?
Yeah.
And the water comes out from right up there, right?
Yeah, right there. And then on the second time is when you go nude.
I could see you from a mile away. I knew it was you. Nice to meet you. I was like, I hope that's him because he's looking good. Yes, nice to meet you.
Oh my gosh, it's already videoing.
Yes, always, always. You look so cute.
I have a show after this and it's cowboy themed, so like we're half dressed for the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I'm glad that you're in Montreal and you're letting us show you a good time. In Montreal in particular, there's 3 to 4 clubs and each of them, they have an archetype. So there's campus and that's where you have your porn stars, you have your muscle gym bros, mostly straight, mostly gay for pay. Porn is up on the screens in the back. For me, I feel there's kind of a darkish energy, and it is what it is. It's full all the time. It's sex. It's just sex. That's all it is. And it's unapologetically that, and that's what you get when you get there. And then further down in the village, there's taboo. And you have your little twinks, the kids that barely look of legal age, really young, not really muscular, and as soon as you grow up, well, you're not gonna make any money there, so you might as well find another profession or hop on steroids and go somewhere else. But now we do have stock, and there is pushback. I'm not gonna say there's not pushback because the old boys with their money who are coming here, as I say, to see dick, to have these young guys who aren't actually interested in them entertain their fantasy, but there's also a space for not your twinks and not your porn stars to come and get on stage and actually put on a show.
Stripping on the streets, who would have thought in Montreal that'd be happening? I love it though. It creates like a good energy and a good vibe. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for talking with me.
No worries, anytime.
As I get older, I am becoming more and more determined to find the perfect skincare regimen that works for me and my skin. I partnered with Geology for this video, and what I liked right away was they had me fill out this quick 60-second questionnaire that assessed what products my skin would benefit from the most. My main focus is keeping my skin looking smoother, more even, and honestly, just healthier as I get older. They sent me their everyday face wash, which is gentle but actually feels like it's doing something, and their retinol night cream, which I'm sure we all know is one of the most well-researched ingredients for fine lines and texture. But this vitamin C and E and ferulic serum is probably my favorite part. It's meant to help with brightness and overall skin tone, and my skin honestly just feels more like awake when I use it. I've used other vitamin C products in the past, but I feel like they always made my skin look and feel so greasy, and this one doesn't, which I love. And that's my new skincare routine. Geology makes it so easy by basically just doing all the work for you. No guessing what product does what. It's a routine that I can actually stick to. And right now for January, they are doing their best offer. Use my code and grab 100% off of your personalized skincare trial set. Plus, you get a free gift. Trust me, your skin will thank you. Thank you, Geology, for helping me and my skin. And now back to the video.
So you're a stripper on all the bars, right?
I have to correct you on this one, but I'm not a stripper, I'm a pole dancer. So the difference between me and a stripper is that I'll never get naked on stage. I gravitate towards less and less private dances. So I really just want to focus on like the art of pole dancing. But yeah, I do work in 3 bars here in the village.
So you don't call yourself a stripper?
No, I don't call myself a stripper.
So you don't get naked on stage?
No, not at all. When you're performing with Matt Ryan, you kind of have like a certain reputation where people respect you more as a performer and they don't just want to sell your body. And that's really what I'm trying to work towards, you know, like being able to identify myself through my art and not just what I can offer you below the belt.
Does it affect your tips though? Just because like the guys that can you know, they want to see what they want to see or whatever, you know?
Like 100%. When I was doing a lot of work, I was making so much money and like we were doing private dances and I would never spend a second on stage and just always in the back rooms, you know, getting paid. But it's a lot less validating for me personally. Like I respect sex in all its forms, but for me, it's not validating. You know what I mean? I'm much more validated by like my presence on stage in front of a crowd.
For the most part, the dancers make their money out back. So $20 per song, and then whatever else. Again, I don't know. That's not my. I can't speak on that because I'm not back there. It can be hard some nights because you put on a really good show and it's like trying to get water from the desert. But it can be challenging if this was the only way that I was making money, trying to get tips on stage. Unless tipping culture severely changes, because I'm old. I'm not going to start going back there and trying to play the game. Hi, where are you from? I don't care. Give me empty your wallet. I'm not really a stripper. I'm like a fake stripper, I guess you could say. But strip clubs have been really great for me to find myself as a performer because I get so much stage time.
Wow, there's a gym?
There's a little gym.
Whoa.
And so this is like the crown jewel of the...
Oh my
have you
gosh.
ever seen a cleaner
Insane.
strip club?
Wow.
And, nice lighting. And if you're ever not fresh, well, you have that.
That's actually
You have
really
the
nice.
option. You don't have to go home or you don't have to take a whore bath.
It's so big down
Yeah,
here.
it's really big.
I've never seen like this size of a locker room at a strip club before.
I started in January at Red Diamond when it was still Martin's bar. I was just walking down the street at some point and I was kind of down on my luck and like I had just gone out of rehab and I just needed quick cash, like something good. And I've always been a pretty boy, so it was easy to just like to go into that system. And then 3 months after that, I had met Matt when that club had closed down for the summer. He kind of just like picked me off the side of the street and asked me if I wanted to pole dance.
Amazing.
Like 6 days a week since we've been together, and like that's 4 months ago now.
Good for you. Are you sober now, or what's that journey like? Do you want to talk about that or not?
Yeah, 100%. Well, last year I had to close down my construction company because of a coke addiction, and I had lost all of that I had built for the past 4 years before that. And I went to rehab for 30 days. I'm clean off of coke now. I drink a little bit and I smoke a little bit of weed, but other than that, no chemical drugs whatsoever.
Amazing. Congratulations.
I was actually an elite level gymnast. I was on the Canadian national team. I was the #1 junior gymnast in the country, and I got a really bad eating disorder. When I graduated from high school, I weighed 99 pounds. So as a full-grown adult, that ruined my gymnastics career. So it was like going on track towards like the Olympics, like that was like everything for me. And then this body image disorder came into the equation and it sucked the life out of it. A lot of stuff happened. I went to a psychiatrist and got a full psychological or psychiatric exam. Borderline personality disorder. So like emotional regulation, up, down, up, down, up, down. Each year they did a show called Spinning with the Stars, which is a parody of Dancing with the Stars. So they paired somebody who was well-known in the community. I was a well-known fitness trainer with a pole dancer. They practiced for a month and then put on this show. The first time I stepped into the studio, I touched the pole and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like my life. If you've ever spun around a pole, like the first time you do it, it's just like this hit of dopamine and it's just like this exhilarating feeling. And immediately I could use all of my gymnastics background, and it was the first time in a really, really long time that I felt alive. When you're on the pole dancing, you're being mindful, you're being present, you have to be totally in the moment. You have to pay attention to how your connection to the pole feels. You have to be completely absorbed in the moment. And if you're anywhere outside of that, you fall. I was in therapy for borderline personality disorder, like God bless my parents, like really friggin' expensive like treatment program. It was doing nothing. I started pole dancing and just organically, and I shit you not, 3 weeks into it, I went from literally being sent to the hospital because I was threatening to kill myself to completely like calm, chill, focus.
What is your relationship to gymnastics now?
I've made peace with it, actually. I'm very grateful for all of that, because this wouldn't have happened without gymnastics. Now I'm crying. I hope my I hope my eyeliner doesn't run because I have a show. But you know, like you said, everything happens for a reason. And now I'm in a position where I can like give opportunities to other people with like similar problems as I had, and hopefully like it changed my life, you know?
Thank you for, being vulnerable and strong enough to share your struggles. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. Thank you. Spending time with both Matt and Mike in Stock Bar and around on the streets of the gay district of Montreal was such an experience I'll never forget. I really love how artistic and progressive Montreal scene, that they're able to have a pole dance performance on the streets of Montreal, and also other days I saw different performances happening, and it felt so alive with culture and art and music, and it just was a city that I really fell in love with. And that I got to sit down with Matt, who I feel like is such an integral part of that system. Like when I was reaching out to people in Montreal, everyone pointed to Matt because he's so well known there, and he just has such a passion for what he does, and it was really cool to dive a little deeper into who he is and his past. I hope you guys are all having a good week. I actually just got back from skiing this morning actually, and I had never been skiing before, and I would call myself a very coordinated person generally in life, but if you would have seen me on that ski hill, I was a mess. Even towards, I feel like it got worse as I went on. By the end, I was just like, just get me down this hill, because all I was doing was just donating the whole time, and it started to get so scary for me. But I don't know, I think learning a new skill, later on in life is such a different experience. I feel like I learned all those basic skills when I'm young, swimming or going on roller coasters or driving even, before you like are aware of the dangers that could happen. And then now learning skiing, the whole time I'm just thinking like, oh my God, I don't want to break my leg. Oh my God, I don't want to hurt my arm. Is this all worth it? And I was just so in my head about it, but it was a good experience. But let me know in the comments below if any of you ski or snowboard, because it looks so liberating to do if you're in that moment. Thank you to all of you who've had such a positive response to the Case Files videos as well. It's been really amazing reading your comments, and the engagement on those videos has been really exciting. And I did start a second channel. It's called Stories with Matt Cullen, and it'll be where I eventually put those videos. So if you do like those videos, make sure to subscribe. I'll link it below. And again, for January, Geology is doing their best offer right now. Use my code and grab 100% off of your personalized skincare trial set. Plus, you get a free gift. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Okay, bye.